We should be live. Once again, let me know it's working. Look at this. Oh, you peach. Absolute corker. I'm just folded up and I'm done. Job done. That's quite a big stone, isn't it? A few smaller ones. Not that many actually. I emptied out at about 3 o'clock, so you can hear me, you can see me. I'm just pumping up the back tyres, which I need to plug it back in. Give me a second while where can I point you? That'll do it. I let the pressure down on these tyres when I was rolling, but before I go along the road I'm just putting a bit of air into them. So I've just got a, what do you call that thing? A wee Susie or whatever it's called for getting air off. The lorry drivers have a name for it. There we go. I've done this side already. Just doing this side. Had them down at about 6 or 7 psi. And it's, when you fold them up, obviously all the weight comes off the field and onto the chassis and on the wheels. So the tractor's taking a lot more weight and the wheels flex a lot more. And they're not really like high flex walls or anything like that. So I'll just let them pump up for 5 minutes, get a bit of air into them. Spring oats. We are finished drilling as of this morning about 10 o'clock. Kev had the end rig in the field next door to finish. This morning I've just caught up with all the rolling. That big set of rollers. Those big Dalbos make life so easy. I think I've done 3 afternoons out rolling after we've got other stuff sorted, and I got going today. I was meaning to get going earlier than I did, but I got going about 12 o'clock and I got, what's that, 130 acres done, and I've been done for 20 minutes or so. It's pretty good, pretty easy. Oh. Where's everyone watching from at the moment? How's the weather? Is it exactly the same as this all around the countryside? I think it is. Should be. Here's the Doug. She is absolutely clarty. Been tearing about the fields. Sunny in Cumbria from Daniel. Richie's watching from Aberdeenshire. Evening from the Isle of Skye from John. Someone else from Forfar, Sweden. Sunny in Sweden. How's all the log work gone with the machine? We've not actually been back at it because the weather's been so good. We've been in the fields, which is great. So we've not split up any more logs yet. We might get back to that, but we've still got probably a week. Yeah, Kev just started spreading fert today about lunchtime. Dunk is just with him and the forklift, bringing fert to him and keeping him moving as fast as he can. Harvey's been out rolling, flat rolling on some grass. So that, you can see the White House, if it doesn't focus on my hand. The White House, above the White House, I don't know if you can make it out, but that's the cattle shed. So the field next to it, Silas Field, Harvey's been in there. Flat rolling, he's just headed off home. Kev will probably need to spread for another 3 days. We might get everything done. Nah, maybe 2 and a bit. We'll see how we go. I am going to swap tractors with Harvey tomorrow, so he'll keep on flat rolling with this, wider tyres, and I'll grab his tractor, which has got the narrower tyres on it, for going out with the sprayer. Start putting on some pre-em, and then by the time I get caught up with all the pre-em, some of the OSR won't be miles off needing a flowering spray, and the wheats and the barleys need sprayed as well. There's quite a bit of spraying to do actually. So that's the plan. That is the plan. Let me just check this pressure on the wheel before it goes bang. Perfect. Well, it's a bit hard, but it'll do the job. What do you call that? The lorry drivers have a name for it. It's like a woman's name, I think. Is that a Susie or is that another part? Do they call that a Susie? Someone will know. Beautiful. I greased the rollers this morning, but that's the last they'll need used till winter crops again, so I'll grease them again before I go back in the shed. Not wash them. I don't like washing kit that's about to go straight back in the shed, because then you get water in about the bearings and all that, and then just sit and roost away. The curly pipe is called the Susie. Alright, that bit's called the Susie. What'd someone say? Yeah, the curly bit's called the Susie. So what's that dingus end called? And why is that called a Susie? I knew it was something to do with the lorries. Right, let's just get packed up and home. Check the coos. Hello from Ontario, Canada. Hello from James. We need a little rain. Yeah, we're all right for rain ourselves, but the next week is still dry. I think there might be a little bit bit rain in the forecast, but right now we're okay, thankfully. I'll show you. I mean, it's stoory dusty on the surface. I was kicking up a hell of a stoor today, but yeah, I mean, down there and it starts getting dark there. That's only not even an inch down, so it is drying out, but there is enough moisture there for the seed to get going. Wouldn't like it to stay drier for another 3 weeks, mind. A little bit of moisture next week would be perfect. It's a seed field, spring oat seed field, so all of this will be combined and head off to Dod's seed, where it will be, what's the word for it, when they clean it out? Can't remember. Anyway, cleaned out and treated, bagged, and then sown again next year. Hello from the UK, love your channel. Thank you very much, Edward. Red line, yellow are Susie, and the end piece is the C coupling. There you go. Oh, where have I put it? There it is. So the spirally bit is the Susie, and then that's a C coupler, apparently so. Hello from Minnesota. That's a bit of a trek away. That's just not quite far around the corner. Yeah, dressing the seed. There's a pheasant. It's out of season for pheasant shooting, isn't it? Oh, I need to put a guard. Well, I'll dump these stones first, yeah. I need somewhere to dump these stones. I usually dump them in the corners of the fields, as in like the corner near the gateway. And then in the winter or before harvest, we nip round and pick them all up with a trailer. Otherwise you just have heaps of stones in corners of fields forever. And if you collect enough of them, you make a base for a new shed. That's where the grain store along the road at Yard 1, I'd say half of that was built up just from field stones. Maybe not half of it, a quarter of it. It's quite a big shed. Right, I'm just going to there's some stones sitting behind me, so I'm just going to tip the stones there, and then we can get the guard on the stone grate and then get along the road. Happy days. I can't see beyond the back of my rollers. There is so much dust in the tractor. Hampshire, South Coast, yeah. The lighter bits of the fields I've been doing today, yeah, you couldn't see behind you at all. Absolutely blind. Thankfully didn't wipe out any fences or any telegraph poles. Wouldn't be the first time. we'll dump them here, and we'll have a few stones round about to go and collect, but that's a job for another day when we have less pressing jobs to do. Ah, they're not coming out. I got the big one out. I can manhandle the rest. Where I can plunk you. We're all guarded up. Come on in, Matt, let's get home. We'll see if we can see Kev. He's just over the road. Or he was. Might be finished that field by now actually. He's on the OSR, last bit of nitrogen going on the OSR, 'cause it's getting pretty tall and we're all granular going out via the spreader, so yeah, get it on before it's too tall and it affects the spread pattern, or you can't spread it at all. What a day, what another day. Today and yesterday have been identical, not a single cloud in the sky. So we've done that field behind us there, and then that field there, which is a bit of a dog leg. It's about, I think it's 56 or 59 acres in that field. That's spring barley, these two spring oats. And Kev is straight ahead. That's yard 4 there. I think he must be done. I've not seen him for half an hour maybe, so hold on, turn you around. Hello from Crossgates. Where the hell is that? Never heard of Crossgates. Maybe you said, we are just watching your video about to twin calves, one Angus and one Simmental. Oh, you were just watching that video? Yeah, weird. Well, I've had a few comments saying it's more common than you think, but you don't necessarily see it that often because people don't run 2 different breeds of bull in the same field, or they just run, a lot of people just run 30, 40 cows with the one bull and they have batches. Not many people just chuck everything in the field like I did. So I had 2 breeds running, and they obviously both bulled the same cow and picked up 2 different eggs. One went to the Angus bull and one went to the Simmental bull and produced twins of different breeds. Amazing. Amazing. Ayrshire is where Cross Thingy Gates is. Near the Dunfermline. Ah, there you go. Someone said Fife, someone said Ayrshire, and someone said Dunfermline. Evening, Ollie, how you doing? Is Kevin your farm worker? Yeah, Kev works with us. Oh, there he is, there he is. We'll spot him before he goes. he's right there. He's just finished the field and he's heading away back, presumably to yard 3, pack up for the night. What's the time? 7:30. Yeah, I think he'll be finished. He'll be heading home. I think there might still be one field of OSR to do at home, to do at yard 1, but that's the OSR done here at yard 4, and I presume he's done yard 3, and then there's just a small field. Is there? Yeah, there is. Oh, it's quite a big field actually at yard 1. Anyway, it's all going. Very weird, love cow and the farm. Hello from Ireland. Hello Nathan. It's why with dog breeding you do more than one tie, different egg fertilization times. Ah, that makes sense. I was finally able to put the cows out today. I am tempted. Once we get all the arable stuff done, once we get that done, we can focus on the coos. Got a new bit of fence to go up as well. Oh, I didn't phone the vet today. I had that job to do. Phone the vet. I didn't phone the vet. I need to phone them, 1, to get bull semen tested, and 2, to order medicine for the calves for coccidiosis. If you remember back last year, I got coccidiosis within my calves when they went out to grass. I've obviously got it within my grass. And they picked it up, it affects their gut lining, and they were a bit scoury, but a dark scour, and it was pretty nasty. Anyway, treated them all, they all recovered thankfully, nothing keeled over. But you can do it as a preventative as well, and it's quite an expensive medicine, but it's done based on weight. So if I do it now, before they go out, and before they're another month and a half older, there'll be less weight to vaccinate against, or not vaccinate against, but to treat. So it should be cheaper to do, and they won't pick it up, and it won't negatively affect them, if that makes sense. So Vacoxin it's called, I think about 35ml they're going to get of Vacoxin each. So I'm just looking in the field, it looks, Harvey must still be here. Harvey's rolling is he? He must be. Anyway, yeah, that's what I need to get medicine for the calves, and I can start turfing them out. It's a weird thing, you have to get rid of it. Well, I don't know if you really do get rid of it, but it's suggested if you leave your grass without any animals on it for 12 months, it's possible to get rid of it, but that's not really an option for me. We've got permanent grass. They have to go out on the same grass all the time, so that's what we're doing. Preventative treatment before they head out. Fingers crossed. Problem solved. Sorry, you're wobbling a bit about there, but you'll just have to deal with it. Yeah, Harvey's still going. I thought he was going to be finished by now. He gave me a message 40 minutes ago saying, where did I leave the tractor? So I presumed he was away by then. Oh, I quite like when the flat rollers out. Nice stripy lines in the fields. Hope Gate Lady's got my tea on. I pre-warned her I was on my way back. Hopefully it's time to just perfectly walk in the door, sit down. That's the dream. We've probably got a little bit of spring barley coming through the ground now. Soil temperatures are still cool. Like, it was frosty this morning again. It's been frosty. It's quite cold just now. It's frosty at night. Nice and sunny warm during the day, but the soil temperatures are still sitting at about between 7 and 8 degrees. And it just needs another 3-4 degrees to get things moving. The countryside has greened up and crops are shifting a little bit, but yeah, just need a little bit more heat and they would shift a bit more. And actually just going to let this car past. I'm going to pull in. Come on, buddy. On you go. On you go. On you go. There you go. That's. Can you make out the field, the stripy field? Hold on. That darker one, you can't make out the stripes from here, and I can't. Oh, I can zoom in on live. Oh, that is new. Oh, yes. Yeah, there's Harvey there. Oh, look at it, it's all stripy. I don't know if he's gone round the end rig if he woods before he did that, no. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. Ah, zoom on live, amazing. Don't know how to zoom back out to normal. Anyway, how many acres do you farm? 1300 and something acres. We put down a bit over 1,000 arable acres ourselves, bit of grass, and let out a bit for spuds, peas, broccoli every year. Anyway, I'm going to go through a bit that's got no signal and I'm going to hang up on you. So cheery bye. There was no video today, that's why I quickly went live there, give you a wee update. Should be one tomorrow if I have my team and get it done tonight, as long as there's nothing calving or something that gets in my way, but otherwise all going well. Click like on your way out. Cheers for watching. I will see you tomorrow.